So what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube world, on the other side of the phone, on the other side of the computer screen, whatever it is you're looking, it's Justin. I'm back with another review. It's actually what I think about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Couple questions you may have. Like one, why is he talking about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Because that game came out like almost 3 years ago. Well, here's the thing. It's rumored that the new one's gonna come out in 2020, which has got me really excited as a Zelda fan, but I'm gonna talk about everything that I feel like maybe the original one might be missing. And also, another question you may have is, why do I have the Santa hat on? Again, it's November 16th, 15th, someday, but it's never too early for Christmas. Christmas started in this house, as far as I'm concerned, as soon as Halloween was over. As soon as we put the pumpkins away, we brought the Christmas tree out, okay? There we go. So, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, and it was met with really great reviews. IGN, GameSpot, all of them giving it a 5 out of 5, giving it a 95%. No one really disliked this game, and of course it took summer 2017 over. Everybody was playing it on every Switch console. And I'm not mad at them, okay? Because I was just like them. I played the game too. But with the new one coming out, there's a lot of things that I think that the new one could improve on that I feel like the old one was lacking. So everything has a good and a bad. We're gonna start off with what I think about the good. So the first one I think is nostalgia. Simply nostalgia. It's Zelda. It's a classic game. There's so many of these games and all of them are great. I actually started with the era of the Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64, and I just felt like it was a beautiful game, a game that I love. I played for hours and hours and hours, and then I went back and I played the one on Super Nintendo, and that one was beautiful. So every Zelda game just has such a nostalgia factor to it, such an awesome quality about it. Now, the second one that I think is good about this game is freedom. Freedom to do whatever. If you see a mountain off in the distance in this game, you go to that mountain. You can climb that mountain. You want to see yourself in the water swimming. You could swim in that water. You could fight. You could do whatever you want to do. It's unlimited freedom, unmatched potential. It's just like any of the Grand Theft Auto, any of the open world games. This is that, and this is something that I always wanted to see in a Zelda game because I started with Ocarina of Time and then Majora's Mask, and then I played Twilight Princess. I always wanted to see more freedom within the games. Now, the third thing I'll say is great about this game, visuals. The way this game looks, man, it's beautiful. How did the Salt Dude do it like this? Just beautiful. Everything in this game is just perfect. From the mountains, to the snow, to the green, to the everything about this game is beautiful. I just think it's such a beautiful game, so well done, like most Zelda games are. This one, visually, is just beautiful. Now, you gotta take the good with the bad. With every good, there is a bad side. And unfortunately for this game, exactly what makes this game amazing and everything that it is, to me, actually hurt it. It's the freedom. I felt myself playing the game for hours and hours, not really getting anything done. You know, I'm just walking, I'm fighting, and I'm gliding, now I'm walking some more, now I'm hiking, now I'm eating, and what are we doing? You know, it's just days and days that I played this game, not actually getting anything done. So I feel like the number one thing that makes this game amazing, which is the freedom, is the number one thing that hurts it. And the second bad thing, weapons. The weapons on this game are a little bit different than they are in other Zelda games. In other Zelda games, you get your key items, your boomerangs, your swords, and only when you have the Bigoron sword in Ocarina of Time does it ever break. I could be wrong there, but it maybe it broke in other games that I didn't play. But from the ones that I played, the weapons didn't break. In this game, I understand this is a factor that the creators probably added to make it a little more, you know, survival. You know, you gotta have your weapons and take care of everything. But I feel like that kind of got on my nerves a little bit. I felt myself in the middle of the battle, and the freaking sword just breaks. And now you're having to, hit the key button and switch to the next sword. And if you don't have any more swords, you're hitting somebody with a torch or a club or a stick or something, and it's breaking, and now you're just running around and you shoot your bow and arrow and that breaks too. And it's just, the weapons breaking thing for me just wasn't really an upsell. And maybe that's something they could fix in the new game. So now, there's not really a third thing. There's not a third thing that I could find wrong with the game. I feel like those two things are enough for me to say, well, I wish they would change it, but it's still an amazing game. It's still everything a Zelda game should be. There's still adventure. There's still nostalgia. If you played these games as a kid, all the same jingles are there when you unlock an achievement or when you open a chest, or all of those same things are there. So it is a true Zelda game. So I think it's amazing. And if you haven't played it at this point, you've probably been living under a rock or something. But the new one could come out in 2020, and that's why we're making this video today, to just talk about what they could improve on. I hope to see it in 2020 personally, because I feel like another Go could have at it. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down if you hate me, thumbs up if you love me. Actually, if you hate me, thumbs down twice, and comment on, like, how much you dislike it. But if you like it, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Of course, more content coming soon. Something I'm really excited about it. We'll get to that one in the next one. And of course, it's never too early for Christmas.